the really interesting things about India that many other countries in the world don't have is that rich mysticism and that history and heritage. They were really loud, really appreciative, and as we're playing, we can hear them and we can feel their energy.
First time, the party plays this magnificent city.
So we were like vagabonds transferring from one venue to the other. It's a lack of acceptability, but that does not stop us.
Because whatever we do or try to achieve with Chinnamasta simply has nothing to do with whoever we are in our life outside this realm. We all live our mundane lives, learning, earning, providing, laboring, and so on.
Craziest album? Crazy as in crazy, crazy, crazy. Welcome to Hell.
Venom?
Yeah, I started out with, lots of classical stuffs like Mozart. So I had a collection of Mozart series with me, which I lost somewhere. Then I listened to a lot of jazz, Victor Wooten. I listened to a lot of blues. I started with, when I started with my guitar, I used to listen to a lot of SRV, Stevie Ray Vaughan, a lot of Jimi Hendrix and stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff out from metal. Even I listen to a lot of non-metal stuff these days, yeah. Mighty Impiety, yeah.
Why extreme metal?
Why not extreme metal?
Why not extreme metal? Really? Look, you listen to Maiden, you listen to Priest, you listen to Dio when you grow up, alright? And then you listen to Slayer for the first time. It's something completely different. And that's where it starts. And then you get more extreme and extreme and extreme and extreme. That's how it goes. You still like the classic bands, but extreme metal is extreme metal. Simple.
Valafar. Kolkata. I don't play for any band now. Yeah, Necrodite. Yeah.
Motherfucking time, the party praised this magnificent city. Here's one that we have brought along with us tonight. Accelerating Annihilation!
Are you feeling in Calcutta?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It's been a pretty rough couple of days. We've been traveling non-stop, and all things considered, I'm feeling pretty full of energy and ready to put on a good show in here tonight. Yeah, it should be good.
How was the night last night at Dhaka, Bangladesh?
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. It was a good amount of people, about 200 people or so. they were really loud, really appreciative, and as we're playing, we can hear them and we can feel their energy, and the band was happy. We played our whole set, long set, 1 hour plus, and yeah, the crowd seemed very happy, so that keeps us happy.
Nice. Good to
Yeah,
know that.
and just we've never been to Bangladesh before, so it was a completely once in a lifetime new experience.
And you've never been to Calcutta before?
I've never been to Calcutta. No, I've been to India 2 times
walking the
before.
streets of Calcutta.
Yeah, just in the limited time that I've had, I've been looking around because we don't have much time here, so I'm just trying to see what I can, But yeah, we're only here 24 hours, very quick.
Nice. I was in Inferno.
Yeah, it was really good. That was a good one. That was on the Rockefeller stage, which is the larger stage, very, very big stage.
Yeah.
And we were only there for the first day, so we didn't get to see the following 2 days. But we played, saw Flesh God Apocalypse and some other great bands, and talked to a lot of the Norwegians and got a bit of a feel for the area, and it's good. The feedback was good too. So.
What do you think about tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. What
Are
do you
gonna
think?
give
What do you
tonight?
think?
I'm waiting for the unleashing of the
Ah,
beast.
We shall unleash the Eastern Beast. Yeah, I have an interest in it. I do mild reading. I try to absorb that as much as I can, and it's one of the really interesting things about India that many other countries in the world don't have is that rich mysticism and that history, heritage. I'm Disaster from Impiety, and we're here in Kolkata for the first time ever. We're playing here tonight. I'm going to kick some ass, so I hope to see you all there. I don't know. I might go inside and have a look. It's getting tricky. I'm sweating my ass off out here. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Descended tonight from 1996. So magnificent. নেবে ভাই ওই যে ফিডব্যাক নিচ্ছে ওই যে Guitars okay?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Okay. Monitors, guitars?
No,
No monitors?
it's too much, man.
Okay.
Still down here, too much.
Okay, I'll just cut it. Yeah, done.
It's just starting, we're going for a renaissance. There has been gigs before where we couldn't keep pass amount as high as this is this time. But the best part is people are coming up and it's excellent. See, Orator couldn't come, Serpentines couldn't come because that's not PA's fault. I mean, it's a visa issue, and that is something not just PA, most of the organizations who are associated with such sort of gigs, they're really suffering from this problem because of the visa issue. That's a huge fallback. But it's amazing that people are coming down, and I personally had to talk with most of the band members. They came up and told me that they're happy with the sound, they're happy with the response from the crowd. So there is nothing more as musicians organizing the gigs and as musicians playing. That's the best thing we want, right? We want people to be satisfied, both people who are watching it and people who are playing for it. So we're happy, huh? Starting. The thing is, we have a little of power shortage out here. So when the third or the fourth band goes up, we'll be giving up more focus on the lighter.
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth. So
What time?
Did both. In 1.5 hours, I guess.
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours. You guys are ready? Everybody.
This is our last original.
This is starting. We really wish that we can continue this months after months, so that we want to create a family and awareness.
You have a problem with the venue thing in Kolkata.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
there is a permanent problem with venues because one thing is that it's a metal gig, so there's a lot of electricity, a lot of charge. When the bands are playing, the crowds get excited, the bands get excited, and there tends to be a lot of anxiety based on that. And small gigs, there's one of the biggest challenge we have. We all love moshing. We all love moshing and all, but sometimes it becomes very difficult if you don't have enough space for that. So we try to adjust to everything and make the best thing, best of what we have. If we have lime, we make lemonades out of it. So this is the same kind of calculation.
Metal is all about aggression. That's how you get your emotions out through music. We cannot ask the band members as well as the performers who are playing to compromise with that aggression. So venue is the trouble. Once we go for one venue, the next time they're really hesitant to give us the same slot. So we're like vagabonds transferring from one venue to the other. It's a lack of acceptability, but that does not stop us. It didn't stop us right from 2010, and hopefully it'll not stop us now either.
The thing is, this is underground music, so we are always aware that it would not be massively popular, or not like a lot of people would be listening to it. But there's a few people, dedicated people, who always comes to a gig. That's what makes this happen. And they are one of the biggest people who are who makes this a success. So as long as we have them, this dedicated metal followers, these gigs will keep on happening. It will keep on going on, and we hope they can someday we'll have an international recognition as Putrid Ascendancy.
Sure. We always say is one thing, it's better we have 10 true listeners than 100 people who do not understand anything about the music. So it's better that we have 10 listeners. We are happy with the small crowd. Certainly we're trying to create more awareness. We want people to come down, and hopefully that will happen.
This last song is dedicated to brother Lahiro, all the way from Sri Lanka. The fucking band Serpents of Thirst. Be here, brother. This is the Enal Majora.
Well, it's essentially, listening to bands and discovering new music. You listen to an album, you like a band very much, you find an album which is more extreme than the previous one, more harsh, more attack, more heavy, whichever way you may want to put it. So I think it's subjective to an extent. Most people don't. A lot of people cannot appreciate heavy music, extreme music. People like us do. Some people that we know who do. It's an ever increasing process. Well, in Kolkata, the underground, defining the underground would be a very difficult task because in our city we actually have a lot of metal bands, but there are quite a few bands playing extreme music. The way it's supposed to be played. A very good example would be Necrogy. For me, it would be undoubtedly Tetragrammaton. That's the harshest band I've ever listened to.
I think it is not very easy to truly define what Chinnamasta means to us. It is something which is not built on the foundation of intellect, that is, it is not meant to be a purely materialistic expression of whatever knowledge we have as musicians. Chinnamasta to me stands as a vehicle through which a truly primordial and a causal will is channeled from the deepest and the most intimate sanctum of the self. For the moments when the great cosmic night reveals itself to us, our conscious ego dissolves into a primordial longing to come to existence and experience the existing while being in union with a collective primeval essence. Something which is far, far more ancient than whatever we see ourselves as or through our personal conscious, and something which will continue to exist far beyond what our conscious ego can enrich. Personally, we have never liked the idea of revealing our identity, because whatever we do or try to achieve with Chinnamasta simply has nothing to do with whoever we are in our life outside this realm. We all live our mundane lives, learning, earning, providing, laboring, and so on, leaving us no space to experience or grasp the enormity of the eternal. Whatever we do in our daily lives are nothing but necessity so that we can continue to exist. What is this objective of the living? What is life without a sense of the sacred, without a sense of the infinite? Whoever we are in Chinnamasta reflect ourselves more purely than whoever we are to the outsiders. That is the same reason why we don't play live. Live experience is not meant for Chinnamasta. It is meant to be personal and pure, and it will remain that way forever. I have been reading a lot on works by the likes of Sri Aurobindo, Andrew D. Shumley and the Cult of Sabati, Rennie Guénon, Julius Evola, Oswald Spengler, Yukio Mishima, W.B. Yeats, Martin Heidegger, Alexander Dugin, Ananda Kumaraswamy, Adi Shankaracharya, Dante, Abhinav Gupta, Marcus Aurelius, etc. Aristocratic radicalism with the blend of our own historic traditions and Western esotericism has been my subject of interest. To end this conversation, I'll remind you of what Ananda Kumaraswamy has stated. What metaphysics understands by immortality and by eternity implies and demands of every man at Hutto uncompromising denial of himself and a final mortification, to be dead and buried in the Godhead. Let death be your illumination, and it's becoming be your living essence.
Hello.